All right. And we'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me. I'm back. I've got some equipment, which is amazing. But let me spark up some of this perfectly legal to do in Canada marijuana. And let's get into this. Well, this is, I guess, my Vlogie behind the scenes thing. It's been a few weeks since I've recorded anything. The main reason is we're getting close to Christmas here, and things have been crazy busy, like I would imagine for most people. And just waiting for some equipment. I got 2 microphones, no turntables, just the microphones. I also have my backdrop and lighting studio set thing coming, so that'll be exciting. But the big challenge has been recording and audio. Syncing has been an issue. Video quality has been an issue. It just everything doesn't seem to want to quite work my way. But I'm going to figure it out. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm going to do this with like no budget. I know some people are going to be like, oh, no budget. Yeah, I did. I bought a microphone. I actually bought 2 microphones. Hang on a second. Bought 2 microphones, and I also got the lights and backdrop and everything. Now, it only cost a couple $100. They weren't crazy expensive by any means. And hopefully it'll work the way I want it to, which it probably won't because most things haven't yet. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now with the microphone, getting it going, trying to see if I can record the video and audio separately, because right now that might be the only way I can do it and have a decent image at the same time. And the biggest challenge has been audio syncing. Nothing but issues with the audio syncing. So where do we go from here? Well, basically I've got 3 shows in the works. As you all know, I have the first show, which still to this day has no name, and it is conversations with people about pretty much anything. So someone's bound to find that interesting, at least 1 or 2 people. There better be some family members that do. But so that's the first thing. And it's been very challenging, not because the getting guests or anything. I got lots of family, I think, that are going to help me. I already had my niece sit down with me to do the first episode. It's editing and audio, of course. So after an hour, my audio goes off sync. I don't know why. I don't know quite how to fix it yet. I might just play the first episode raw. It'll look the way it looks, but I'll get it out there. The second thing, of course, which will probably be the first thing, which is the behind the scenes vlog, I don't know, whatever you want to call this, the trials and tribulations of a person trying to start a YouTube channel. Wow. Anyways, so there's that. And then the third thing, which we actually have a working title for, which is nice, which is Do That Shit in the Garage, which will be a friend of mine. I believe I talked about him before, and doing my first show with him, which didn't work out. What else is new? So the idea behind that is just me and him. We're going to smoke some weed, government weed. I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, we're going to order some government weed. We'll smoke the government weed. We'll judge whether it's worth the cost. And then we'll talk about things that are going on. Well, hopefully we're extremely stoned from government weed. One thing I did want to bring up is if, I don't know about you guys, when I was younger, we used to call hashish cheese. Now, I haven't seen any hash on the Ontario website yet, but when they do, and if they do, and I imagine they would, will we call it government cheese? I know I'll call it government cheese. I call it government weed, so government cheese for hash sounds good to me. But that was way off topic. Wow. That's good shit. Hopefully my mic is pretty decent, and me turning like that and covering my mouth caught all that out, so none of y'all had to hear that nasty coughing. So yeah, most of my stuff I think I'm going to do raw, not very edited, other than multi-camera editing, when I can pull that one off, because I sure hell have not done that yet. But all that being said, I have progressed. I have more now than I did before. I've got one episode not completely edited but recorded, and I think it was half decent. It was I enjoyed the conversation. I'm pretty sure Tiff enjoyed the conversation. We found out a bit about each other, where we are, where we stand, what we believe, what we think, and I really gotta focus looking at that camera instead of looking at the screen with my beautiful face. But yeah, so government weed coming, 3 shows in the works. Yeah, man, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what's going on with that, because I want to put stuff out. I wanna do something different, man, because I'm starting to realize that the world that we're in now is not going to be the world that we're going to be in 10 years. Which isn't going to be the same as the world that is going to be here in 20 and 30. Especially the way technology moves. Things move so fast. My God. A Chinese guy used CRISPR to alter twins. I mean, I bet everybody's been hearing about that. I'm as excited as scared, if that makes any sense, about the whole situation. I'm excited because supposedly it worked, and that is freaking amazing. I'm scared because supposedly it worked, and that's freaking amazing. So, again, I want to build something here that my children, if they find interest in it, have to work in, from, off of, whatever you want to call it. I know my one daughter already has a big interest in wanting to do this whole YouTube thing and a video, and you know what? She's 11 years old, and if she could build something now, now I'm not saying turn her into, I mean, if it's something she enjoys doing, right? If it's something she likes, then I should encourage it, especially if this is what I'm doing. Yeah, that's a lot of rambling about nothingness to get to 8.5 minutes. So I guess I'll cut this one here. I want to talk for hours because I've got equipment and I feel real. But I still got to figure out if I can match this audio up. And then if I can do that, I might just have this shit kind of figured out, right? So, cheers to you. Go out, get yourself some government weed. No, actually, wait until you see my video whether it's worth getting the government weed. I went out and I got the highest THC leveled indica that they had at that time, because if you've been on the site, and if anyone knows you've been on the site, I was just going to end this video, and here I'm going again. And you've been on the site, you know stuff doesn't always stay there for long. Prices are kind of jacked up with some things, so we'll talk about that in Keep That Shit in the Garage, or Do That Shit in the Garage. Like I said, working title, we're not sure which one. We might flip back and forth. But yeah, we'll go over that stuff then. But the weed should be showing up today. The question is, can I wait to cut the video to open the weed, or am I just gonna fucking open it and smoke some? I might just open it and smoke it on video, and add that to the first episode at the end as a bonus something, or I don't know, bonus. Ooh, bonus! I get to watch the idiot open up weed. Anyways, all right. So this time I am stopping, but yeah, now that the equipment's starting to roll in, a couple day, 2 days, the rest of the stuff should be in my background and everything. And then if I'm going to set up in the garage, then I need to figure out something about the temperature, because it's starting to get cold in here. Because, well, we're in Canada, and you know how it is in Canada, eh? All right. Anyways, look at that and not at the screen, you jackass. And I'm talking to myself, of course. All right, people, we will catch you on the flip-flop. Yes, I say flip-flop. That's the way I roll. Mainly because it'll embarrass my kids if anyone that knows them watches it.
Your dad said flip-flop.
Yeah, I did. And, yeah, cheers again.